Was the outhouse relocated? And this is the remnants? I don't know. Old Western type cabin. This building here in the back behind there is allegedly where the Jason removal of the machete scene took place, beginning of part 3. We're going to take a look at that in a sec. Another reason why I wish I had kept my raw footage now. I swear this building was entirely different the last time I came through here. Like it was falling apart, and it was definitely not a church building, like an old cottage or shack or something. Now, this is where I'd like my viewers' help. Somewhere post summer 2020, because all this was remodeled. It was being worked on July 2020. I think everything might have been on hold for COVID, but there was definite signs of work being done here. This was not an old West town when I went through here. It's all been repurposed. So please look over this and tell me if it at all looks familiar to you. Some production, a movie, a TV show, Western setting that got released, I guess conservatively we would say somewhere in 2021 or later. So in the last 4 years. Sheriff's office, courthouse. Hotel, barber shop, general store. Saloon. Assay office. A bathhouse. Another hotel. So somewhat of a booming town. We get right down there where we have the cemetery. It's got some interesting features to this whole place, and it's exterior wise really well done. Of course, these are mostly all shells and facades. Very few of these are actual buildings that you can go into. The general store was one. The saloon is another. Most of these you walk up and there's nothing behind it at all. It's like empty space. Sheriff's office can be gone into. Courthouse didn't have any direct access. There's a lot of stuff piled up in the sheriff's office, so there's probably a hole there because there's an old jail facility in the back of that I wasn't able to get to either. So some of it is kind of legit and some of it is facade. I guess it all depends on whether or not interior shots were going to be done. The saloon was probably the best of them. 5-cent beers, everybody. I don't know what it was called, but as a whole, it's a legit set. Even an old settee in the corner there. Pretty cool stuff. And yes, I even got to do the Western door saloon thing. I just can't record myself doing it. Well, maybe I could. Is there a safe, clean place I could prop my phone up to record that? Maybe. So hold up. Give me all your money. Hey. Those cards down. I think I just saw the owl in question. Big, beautiful white bird just took off out of a tree. I didn't get a chance to get my camera out in time. Huge, huge owl. So he was the one coughing up all that stuff. Those big pellets. Very, very majestic looking animal from what I can see. All this here is facade. I almost went up one of the staircases, not that one, the one on the other end of the bank over here. And I said, no, I'm gonna go around first. And there wasn't anything around them. Actually, that kind of is a shell, the bank of this building here, where that bank is kind of an empty shell that's been repurposed repeatedly. It's really funky looking. But the rest, these all facades. In fact, here we go. The hotel's got a wide open door. We'll take a peek for you. Look at that chair. How cool is that? It's just sitting out here. Remanufactured, reproduction, original, I don't know. But it feels criminal to have it sitting there. Okay, now this one actually is a shell. My apologies. Oh shit. Damn. I didn't act fast enough on that one too. I only barely caught a glimpse of it. Oops. Damn. It was either a hawk or another owl. Guessing owl. This is his domain, clearly. He must roost up here in the rafters. Sorry, birds. Makes you wonder if any of these bottles are actually old. This half-gallon one is unique looking. Bench. It's amazing some of the stuff that gets saved, and yet the way they're stored, you're like, why? Why save it if you're going to treat it this way? You know, it's like, what's the point? What is the point? Another cool second to last feature here. Wagon. This old train depot. Got the gallows. Boot hill, such as it is, no hill. Go check out the train station. And a sign here says Cripple Creek. Does that mean anything to any of my viewers? I think the deciding factor on whether or not I'm going to explore any other locations was my phone battery. Oh, I started this little venture about 96%. Last time I checked, I was down to 36. So I'd probably be wasting my time. I'm not going to get much charge in my car, unfortunately. So live to film another day, I suppose, because ain't nothing worse than getting out somewhere. I mean, it might even happen here. All of a sudden, I just find myself dead battery. I'm both an arrival and a departure. Which way do I go? Anybody? Can I get 2 tickets to paradise, please? No? Okay. Nobody's home. See, Oz is pretty damn cool. Just dead ends right there. So all just a set. But he's only done. Huh. It's a bunch of chests in here. The door doesn't look intact enough to even be wanting to be opened. Or can I even tell? It doesn't look like it slides on a rail. It looks like it's a ramp door that pops down, but you got that handle there. Oh, that's my... It's yucky, but that's my set. Or my possible script. Huh. Oh, there's the rail. So it would slide. But will it? Well, it did not. The top rail is rusted. It wasn't budging. Water tank. But this side is open. So not wanting to step on any potential nails here. Freight car. Santa Teresa. I guess that somebody's already been through all this. That one case is open. Lisbon. Huh. Looks like we're going somewhere. It's like I can't tell there's anything open on that side. Hey, I'm a train jumper. I'm gonna go for a ride. Whee! We're not going very fast. Oh. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a caboose car or a shack or what, but it's barely on stilts. I think it's going to fall over for relatively short order. It's another little town set down that way. I think that's just a gas station or something, if I remember correctly. But yeah, here we are. Oh my God, my hair's a mess. We're in a train car. Bound for Santa Teresa and Lisbon, apparently. Very cool. Just simulated crates. Maybe this one had a dead body transporting a vampire or something. I wonder if that was a COVID face shield. It's like it's got glasses and a flip down face shield attached to it. I did some shooting during here when all the protocols were still in effect. And everybody had to do all that crap. Well, somebody got their Eureka shipment emptied out. Them darn bandits must have got to them. That doesn't look vintage. Neither do those. Do they have Dixie cups in the 19th century? Methinks not. Use them for lumber. Okay. Still very cool. I don't think I've ever been in a, well, been in a passenger train car, of course. We gotta, right? We gotta. How could we not? It's here. I'm here. You're here. What's inside? Jimmy Hoffa? Seemingly vintage. Seemingly empty. I like to find things or leave things how we found them as best we're able, with one addition. I don't think that's going to go down. Obviously a modern hasp on an old chest. Or trunk. I want to call them trunks in this case. Oh, I guess this one would have been openable on the side I was already at. Let's see. It's latched too. How about this one? Again, vintage, almost afraid to play with it. Oh, it's gonna drop down, and I'm one-handed. We don't want that to happen. I don't want this thing to suffer damage on my account. Not that it's in great shape. Hold on. Hey, and as we leave this old village, or western town rather, there's the gallows, a little cemetery. It's very cool, very well done. It says here, no guns please, graveyard is full, rest in peace. A lantern on the post there. I haven't been able to read any of these grave markers if there's anything on there. I didn't go into the cemetery. This one here has something etched on it, and I'm not able to quite read it. Something Berg. Child's grave, perhaps. Oh, wait, this one, I can read that one. David Park. Rest in peace, David. Hardly knew you. And you got the ones that's like, okay. That's, you know, it's supposed to be like the more recent ones, I guess, additions to the graveyard. But yeah, it indeed looks full. Can't read that. You guys read that? I don't know. All right, venture time. Battery's down to 26%. Gotta move it. Does anybody recognize this old gas station set? It was here when I was here 5 years ago, but it's been completely revamped and remodeled for something since. Somewhere after 2021 or the start of 2021. Let's just say sometime in the last 4 years. And this thing was an old, decrepit, falling apart looking gas station when I was here last. And now it's something completely revitalized, but still giving the old country vintage look to it. Can't see anything. Those doors aren't opening. Those doors are below ground level. Or at least they're new at ground level, because this was all dirt before, I think. Nothing to really see here. Unless you like hubcaps. And it's the garage door that wouldn't open. All just a hollow shell. This was probably an addition that wasn't here last time I was. It almost looks like a snake tail, but I know it's not. I don't know what that is. It's plastic. Yeah, this is pegboard, plywood, painted. All we care about is the exteriors unless we're doing interior shots. That's okay, I guess. Another exterior door. Owned by Patriots, including fire safety. Always close the door, we open. Anyway, anybody recognize this? Let me know. One last look coming on the other side here, and pretty cool bus. That was interesting. Bus as a billboard. Honk! Honk! No dog or no service. Liars. Shows you how remiss I am. I didn't even see the mailbox. Sure as hell didn't see the Route 66 sign on my way in here. Well, that really narrows down where we're supposed to be, doesn't it? Every trip to this location has to be complete with a lizard. Excuse me, Mr. Lizard. In the multitude of generations your family has been here, do you know what this was used for? Huh? I guess not. Here's a last bit of curiosity for this place. Does anybody recognize this? Elroy's Cafe, established in 1927. This looks the same to me as 5 years ago. I don't think anything's been done with it. But I'm curious if anybody recognizes it from any films or TV shows. Probably something that would clearly predate summer 2020. I don't know. When I went in there 5 years ago, it was kind of a office structure set up inside, like a production office or something like that, when not used for filming.